be painless.
No shots.
Not today.
Yeah. Oh.
All righty. Well, good morning, everyone. Today we have the privilege of honoring Walter Ram, 94th Bomb Group radio operator and prisoner of war during World War II. During his service, Walter bailed out of his B-17 on his 6th mission, and in that moment, his life depended on Silk, the parachute that safely carried him to the ground. In that moment, Walter became a member of one of aviation's most exclusive fraternities, the Caterpillar Club. Founded in the 1920s, the Caterpillar Club honors those whose lives were saved from disabled aircraft by parachutes. Today, Aviation Systems continues that tradition of presenting pins and certificates to Caterpillar Club members. Walter, we know your story did not end when you landed. Like so many comrades during World War II, you became a prisoner of war and held in captivity. And this certificate and this pin is a testament to your courage, your survival, and like so many during World War II. So on behalf of the 390th Memorial Museum, and in recognition of your service and sacrifice, we present to you your Caterpillar Club certificate and pin today.
Shall I open it?
Oh, absolutely.
Simple. Going well pretty far so far, Walter. Geez, it's a nice box.
So it includes a letter from Aviation Systems, your Caterpillar Club card with a stand, a lapel pin, and a hat pin.
This is one pin?
That's one of the pins, and then the other box is your other pin.
In the box?
Yeah, in this little blue box here.
Oh, okay. Where does this go?
I believe that one's your lapel pin, and the other one is the hat pin if you'd like to wear it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'll put that on. Well, all I can say is I appreciate this as an unexpected. I very, very much appreciate everything. You people treat me fantastically. They treat me very good, and I appreciate that. And I tried to get this here many years ago, but I couldn't find out how to do it, where to go. But so I let it go. But now I have it, and I'll tell you, that silk saved my life, because I had to leave. We had to bail out at 25,000 feet. That's higher. That's higher than normal, by far. And anyway, I made it. I made it alive. When I hit the ground, I was in an unconscious form, and I hit the ground wrong. That's what hurt my back. That's why I walk like this today. But anyway, I appreciate everything, and I don't know what else I can tell you.
You certainly earned this one, Walter. You certainly did. It's been a long time coming. I'd like to recognize Greg, who when he heard that you did not ever receive your Caterpillar Club pin and certificate, he went out and made sure that you got one, because you definitely earned it. And thank you for sharing your story with us here every week at the 390th.
Well, I thank the 390th, and I thank Greg. Greg, thank you so much, guy.
You're very welcome, Walter.
Walter, can you hold up the certificate?
Big Mary?
Can you hold up the certificate?
And it comes with the stand, Walter, too, so you can put it in the stand when you want.
Oh, yeah. That's fantastic. I certainly appreciate this.
So what does your letter say?
They said, can you bring the parachute back?
Still
It's expensive.
I thought it would say something like, damn, boy.
You know, the parachute that I used was not my parachute. We each had our own and had our names stenciled on the straps. When you go on a mission, you first go, certain crew members go to a briefing. In briefing, they tell us everything. For the pilot, where we're going, the navigator, the weather, and all that. The radio man, they give me, I would get a secret code for our plane for that one mission, and so. But after that, we went over to where our parachutes were at to get our parachutes. On this last time, when I went there, my parachute was not there; it was gone. There was one parachute left there, so I figured, well, I have to have a parachute, so I just grabbed it, put it on my shoulder, got in a Jeep, went to the plane. The name on the strap on the parachute was Onofrio. Who Onofrio was, I never did find out. But I do know one thing, that Onofrio, whoever he is or was, he had the same build that I had. Because I never adjusted the straps or nothing like that, and when I had to use it, I just went with it.
Wow.
And luckily for me, it was a good, it was the right measurements and all that.
Yeah.
And so anyway, but had it not been for that parachute, and I have to say something else. Not only the parachute, there's one other crew member that threw me out, Chuck Lewis from New York. Had it not been for him, I would have stayed in the plane, and of course, when I hit the ground, I would have been gone now. But anyway, that day is a day that I'll never forget. And the worst part of the whole thing, forget about getting shot down, forget about being a prisoner. So the worst part of the whole thing was the fact that I lost 6 crew members we were like brothers in the plane, and just all of a sudden 6 of them are gone. Six out of the 10, 4 of us survived. So it was June 13th, 1943, between the hours of 9 and 9:15 in the morning. That's when we went down. And as soon as I hit the ground, I was captured. They were waiting for me. Like I say, I was unconscious. My co-pilot, who was one of the survivors, he landed not too far from me. And he says, he saw what the Germans got me. They put me on a 2-wheel cart pulled by an ox. They took me to a barn. On the barn, they threw me on the floor of a military truck. They took me to a civilian hospital. That's where I woke up. And when I woke up, they had taken off my uniform because I had the uniform we wore for cold weather. What do you call it?
Insulated? Insulated?
The bunny suit?
Anyway, no, I know it, but I just can't remember. Anyway, I was in the hospital garb, and I was looking up, and there was an old woman looking at me, and I didn't know where I was at. And I was wondering, who's that old woman? Why is she looking at me? You know? And actually, what it was a nurse in a regular in a street uniform, not in street clothing, rather. And so that's when I realized. Then I looked down. I saw the German soldiers with their rifles. I knew then where I was at. And that woman that was looking at me, that old woman, she was a woman of what, 40, 45 years old. I remember I was 19 years old. To me, she was an old woman. and I always remember that woman because out of my 2 years in Germany and Austria, She was the only one that treated me decently, that talked to me normally. She would say talk to when she told, whatever she told me, I couldn't understand, but it didn't make any difference anyway. But June 13th, 1943 is a date, even if I could scratch it out of my brain, I could never get it out. Never get it out. And like I say, lost six brothers in there. But since civilian life and all that, I have visited the resting places of all 6 of them. 1 in California, 1 in Indiana, 1 in upstate New York, and 3 in Belgium. But anyway, again, I thank everybody for everything.